Hey guys, I built a new gun. Before I get into it, I just want to say sorry if you see any dog hair. My dog is starting to shed, and also I'm going to try to keep this video real short and sweet because the last one was 30 minutes. So I'm just going to get right into it. This is the mrp5. It comes in a 5 and a 7. It stands for Modular Rifle Platform, and this thing is pretty modular. This one's chambered in 5.7. It's got the medium length barrel on it. And the standard stock, but you can change the stock. There's different barrel options, different mags. I'll get into it, but I'm going to do the rundown. So starting up here, standard muzzle, gas adjustment port, front sight, handguard, whatever, pins. This piece is so that when you're running the short handguard, because this is reciprocating, it doesn't whack you. You can feel that piece before you get to that, because I whack myself a lot. Full ambi controls, um, they work really well. I'm pretty stoked about that. I'm just going to put that off to the side. Charging handle flips out, which I like. There's also one that is solid, but it's reciprocating, and I think it gets in the way because you can't lay it down on this side as easily. More ambi controls, safety, trigger. The stock does fold. It doesn't work like this though. There's no cutout for the ejection, but this is just for like storage. You could fire one round, and then it would jam up. But the stock is also adjustable down here. It's kind of hard to do one-handed. One extension. There is four, but it's annoying. And yeah, that's it. And here's the gun fully disassembled. I'd like to go through and point out a few interesting parts through here. So first of all, starting off with the barrel and upper receiver kind of area. This is the chamber. This is a barrel extension. This is a gas rod extension, and this is a handguard extension. You could cut out all three of these and just put it together and have a shorter upper. You could also swap that piece out for a longer one to get a longer barrel, and then add an extension onto there, which I will put on later. But for this next build, I'm going to leave that off because it's going to be an SMG build. But the next part that I would like to look at is this piece. This took way too much time, and honestly I don't think it's worth it because I've broken a lot of pieces. I don't know, this one's broken right here, it's cracked. And I dropped this and it broke like four of the pieces and it just like exploded. I mean, it's cool, but I don't know if I'll be doing it again. It's also really worn out now, so it doesn't work as well. But it used to work real well. And the safety would go and sit in here, and it would stop the trigger from pushing the sear. But because this is worn out over time, it now acts as a decocker, which is kind of lame, and not really the intended use of a safety, but whatever. The lower, I would just like to look at this ambi mag release here because it works so well. Like, actually, it's crazy. I'll put a video in of the system when I was building it, so you can kind of see in here because I'm not going to pull this apart. But I don't know, I'm really happy with how it turned out. Like, I've wanted to build a fully ambi lower for a while now, and I just haven't been able to do it. I haven't been able to figure it out, but I finally figured it out, and I'm very proud of it. Not gonna lie. Probably what this gun will be known for is the ambi lower, and maybe the barrel segments, because that's a really good idea. Because I get like tons of different builds out of it. Also with the different stocks, tons. Um, but honestly, yeah, I think that's everything to go through that's notable in here. The bolt and everything is pretty standard. I always like to show the empty receiver, so I think it's cool. There's a little bushing in there so it doesn't explode. But really, there's not too much interesting stuff here about it. besides the fire control group. I do really like that. Um, but I guess I'll make a build for you now. So here's the first build besides the stock form. It's a PCC that's suppressed in 9mm, and it's also got the short barrel on it. Also an O-site replica, it's a little big. But I just wanted to show how this hinge is open and the mag extension here, or adapter. It works pretty well. And normally you would change out the bolt and recoil spring and barrel, but that would be pretty easy on this. I really like how modular this thing is because you can really make a lot of different builds with just a few attachments and the few things that I built for it. But here it is, the 9mm build. I also have an extended mag. I'll put that in. It goes from 20 to 30. I honestly like the 20 round more, especially with the short build. It keeps everything compact, especially without the suppressor. That's like a really small build. But now I guess I'm gonna build another one. I'll do like the full length AR build next. So here's the full length AR build. I put different iron sights on, and you can see this would be the standard barrel length. You can see it pretty obvious in this configuration, but it's like double the length. 5.56 buttstock. This one is not as good because it only has 3 positions, and it's not as sturdy. Even though there's Technic running through here, this likes to bend and like separate these bits. Um, but I just wanted a different stock. I really wanted a different stock with the AK, but I ran out of parts, so that's kind of my redemption right there. But this stock is way worse than the AK stock. I wish I could have built that one and put it on here. It's the same buffer tube size, so it would have fit, but I disassembled it and I used the pieces elsewhere. But what is an AR build without some attachments? I'm gonna have to flip the gun over here because I don't want to break the light. Um, and that looks much better, much more AR-like. Got a hollow on there, angled grip, and then a flashlight. It's got a button pad, so this one would be a press and it would turn on, press and it would turn off, and this one is a hold, so when you want to hold it and have it on. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much all the stuff, honestly. I got one more mag, um, but I'm gonna put this into my favorite form, and then I guess I'll do the outro. And I think I did a good job of keeping this video short, but we'll see, because I might ramble in the outro. So we're back to stock form, but this time it's actual proper stock form. There's no barrel extension on there. And that's basically all of it. There's one other mag that I'd like to show off, so I guess I'll put that in there. This is supposed to be a hybrid round, kind of like 5.56 bullet size, but then more powder behind it. Supposed to be like the M7, so this thing is supposed to kind of be like that, especially with the charging handle. I didn't want to build an M7, but this is like a rip-off version. The M7 you have at home. Um, and with this short barrel on it, it's kind of like the MCX Radler, but with that round. I don't know. I think it's real neat, real cool. But now it's my favorite time of the video, the time where I tell you what I think I'm going to build next, and then in 6 months show up with a different gun. So I think I'd like to build a P320 because I got the fire control group down pretty well in here, and I have some ideas. I want to do the same. I want to have a realistic field strip, but I don't know how I'm going to do that because it's going to be 4 studs, and 2 studs for the receiver part is like really not enough, or the fire control group. But I'd like to pack as much into there as I can. I don't know. We'll see. I'll throw some pictures up on screen of some ideas that I have. I like this guy's grip and this guy's barrel, but this guy made his thing like online, and if you look at the fire control group there, it's 3 studs and his grip is 4 studs, so like that wouldn't fit in there. Same with his mags, like, so I don't know how well I'm gonna be able to do that, how close I'm gonna be able to get, but we'll see. I would like to have a functioning mag well, it to be somewhat sturdy. And then the slide lock, that's like the most important thing with a pistol. I don't care if the trigger moves, to be honest. I don't care if you can see the mag well or the mag from the ejection port. And I don't really care about the safety or the hammer in a pistol, especially if it's going to be 2 studs. But I don't know, we'll see. I'd also like to do like some sort of chassis kit, either the Flux Raider or like my own thing. I kind of like the bullpup one, but I don't know, we'll see. But that's kind of the whole idea. I want 2 lowers, and I want to have like 2 completely different guns, like a competition pistol setup, and then like a little SMG build. Um, but thanks for watching. I really appreciate you sticking it through till the end.